Previously on the next step.
Sorry it was late. I just had to stop and get the keys to my new studio.
Every single dance studio I have called will not rent to us either.
We have to merge.
I feel like merging would just be the worst idea.
I'm just focusing on dancing at internationals.
Well, I hope you go. But if not, just know that you were such a great dance captain.
Come on, Amanda, we have an elite meeting.
But I'm with the next step now.
I hope you realize that there's gonna be consequences.
I honestly still don't fully trust Amanda.
We're going to have to meet with Lucien and listen to his terms.
Well, hey, you, why you say? I've been thinking about you since yesterday.
Are you ready to make a deal? Phoebe and Kate are going to be excited to accept my offer. The same way someone is while they're being attacked by a lion.
Lucien is playing hardball with us. He's not gonna go out without a fight, and he basically has us in a really tough situation right now.
When Lucien is involved, it's never, ever a good thing.
What exactly are we talking about here?
A competition. Elite against the next step. 12 dancers from each team. We put their names in a hat, we pull out 2 names, and they battle. At the end of the competition, the 12 remaining dancers go to internationals.
Okay, well, what happens if a next step dancer pulls out another next step dancer's name? Do they compete against each other?
Of course. It's a democracy, ladies. It's only fair.
What if we do have to compete against ourselves? It's like cannibalism. You are evil.
I have evil for lunch.
You shouldn't be eating that.
All you need to do is get 7 out of 12 next step dancers on the internationals team, and I'm gone forever.
Good.
Great.
But if I get 7 elite dancers on the team, you 2 are gone for good.
I have no idea what's going on in Miss Kate's office, but all of us are freaking out.
What do you think, Phoebe? Can we do this?
We don't have a choice.
I hate to admit it, but I know she's right. We have no other option. This is the only way we could potentially keep the Next Step studio.
Fine.
Why is Miss Kate shaking his hand?
I don't know, but whatever this decision was, I don't think Miss Kate had a choice. At this point, Miss Kate doesn't look very happy, but I know that she has our best interest in mind, and I don't think she would let anything happen to our team.
If we're gonna lose the studio, we're gonna go out with a fight.
Right now, Riley and I are just working on a dance for my Aunt Kathy's wedding. It's got some pretty sweet choreo, and I know everyone's gonna go crazy when they see us dance together.
James thinks working on a dance will be a fun distraction from all the drama that's going on at the studio, and I hope he's right.
I've always loved to dance. Since Riley's been in my life, it's always better with her, so I couldn't be happier.
Wow, we need to work on that.
Slow, babe.
What's the matter?
Just really worried.
Worried?
It's easy for James to be cool. I mean, he never worries about anything. But I have to be a little bit more realistic and know that we don't have a studio space right now to rehearse. So how are we gonna get to internationals without a studio space?
We haven't heard anything about the studio.
I know Riley's upset, but this is the next step. There's always some sort of disaster. Honestly, we just need to focus on the positive.
We are going to internationals. Do you know what that means? Miami. We're going to Miami, baby. Ah! Miami. What? You would check your phone right now.
Just right.
What?
Miss Kate needs us a studio A.
Of course she does. Miami, baby!
This is definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I just really hope they can understand where I'm coming from and see that I'm just trying to save the studio.
So, what did Lucien say?
Well, he said a lot of things.
Are we allowed to stay here, or do we have to hide? Because I just don't want to get arrested for trespassing, you know?
The next step is allowed to stay in this building.
Yes. Take that, Lucien.
That's great.
But the elite dancers have a shot at making the team. I don't tell them that Lucien could take over the next step because they don't need that added extra pressure. They need to focus on their dancing, and that is all that matters.
What's gonna happen is 12 dancers from the next step are going to compete head-to-head against 12 dancers from elite.
Guys, that's fine. Any one of us can take on any one of them.
That's not exactly how it's going to go. 24 names will go in a hat. 2 names will be pulled out, and those 2 dancers compete against each other for a spot on the internationals team.
Wait, so if my name gets pulled, and then one of their names gets pulled, then I have to face someone from my own studio?
Unfortunately, yes. Wow. It was the only way I could save the studio. You guys have to understand.
I can't do it. I will not compete against the next step. Consider me not a part of this team then.
Eldon, bro, come on.
Back, man, come on.
Great. Now Eldon's gone.
The fact that Eldon stormed off like that is just giving Lucien the ammunition that he needs. He's already tearing the team apart.
There's no way that everyone in this room is gonna make the internationals team.
Hey, Daniel.
I had a huge opportunity with this Juilliard audition, and it went really terribly. I've never danced so poorly in my life. I have no idea what happened.
So what are your plans?
I don't have any. I don't even have a studio to dance at. I left Superstar Dance to get ready for the Juilliard audition. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Your moping ends today, Daniel.
What do you mean?
There's an opportunity for you. An opportunity for you to get on a team going to internationals.
Well, how?
You just gotta do exactly what I say.
I am willing to do whatever it takes to go to internationals, and if that means going and following what Lucien says, then I'm willing to do it. I'll do anything at this point.
Hey,
Hey,
how's it going?
it's kind of rough. Whenever I get this upset, dancing just helps me clear my head, and Talia is nice enough that she helps me choose a song.
I'm really disappointed that Eldon left the team. You know, we've kind of been getting a lot closer lately, and I was hoping to get to know him a little bit better, but if he's gone, I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Not feeling it.
This is definitely not you. I think this is it.
The one.
Everyone is talking, I need someone to receive. Imitation everything, I don't know what is real.
I still haven't changed my mind about leaving the next step, but I've got to admit, it is nice having Talia around.
Don't make a sound unless you open up.
I can tell there's nothing I can say to Eldon to make him come back, but at least he's dancing. don't understand how Miss K could let this happen.
Right?
I mean, we're all hanging out in Hidalgo's, and I tell the rest of A Troop that Eldon is not ready to come back.
All we need to do is keep the next step alive, and we can all go to internationals.
Guys, Lucien probably didn't even leave Kate with a choice.
I know this is a crucial time, and I know we need to stick together as a team, but I just find it really hard to trust Amanda because of the past.
So, Amanda, did you know that Lucien was planning this all along?
I wouldn't be surprised if she did know.
What are you accusing her of?
It's fine. Actually, I didn't, but I get it. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Michelle questioning me already. I mean, Elite's not even merged with us yet.
Well, I'm sorry for thinking that, but can you blame me?
No, it's okay.
Okay, we can't start fighting now. Let's just stick together.
James is right, and we also need to try and get Eldon back.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
We cannot win internationals without Eldon. And honestly, I'm the only one that's gonna be able to get through to him.
James can talk anyone into doing anything. So I'm sure if he talks to Eldon, then he'll come back to A Troop.
Yeah, Rochelle and I are just hanging out in the studio. We're just messing around, working on some new tricks and stuff.
Noah and I are the best two dancers on J-Troop. We both push each other, we train together. I know we're gonna be on A-Troop soon.
Hey.
Noah, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been thinking, and we may be rushing this a little bit, but I think you're ready for it.
For what?
I'm gonna hold Eldon's spot in A Troop in case he decides to come back. In the meantime, we need to find a 12th dancer, and that's where Noah comes in. I want you to move up to A Troop so that you can compete against Elite for a spot at internationals.
Of course, I can do it. I've been ready for a very long time, and I'm so pumped to be a part of A Troop now. I can't believe it. I'm ready.
Perfect, come, let's go.
Wait, Miss Kate. I heard Eldon was leaving the studio too. Doesn't that mean another spot opens up on A Troop?
Yes, Rochelle, it does. But we're dealing with one thing at a time, so you don't need to worry about that. Rochelle is fantastic. She is so talented, but she just doesn't have enough experience yet.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm okay. How's your knee?
You know what? It's getting better. I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get a clean bill of health. After hearing about the competition, I am a little nervous. I mean, my knee is not completely healed, so I'm honestly not sure, but I will not let anyone know that.
So you think you're gonna be ready?
For internationals? Yes, for sure.
I know Emily's going through a really hard time right now. Well, because it hurts not being able to dance. She's gonna get through it, and I'm confident that she is. She just needs someone there for her.
Did you have to leave so early without a warning? I gave everything and more just to save it.
Right now I'm dancing a solo because I don't feel like I'll ever belong anywhere, especially if Elite comes into the next step. After I stepped up for the next step at nationals, I thought that the drama would be left behind. I thought that they would trust me, but some way, somehow, the drama keeps following me, and it doesn't seem to be going away.
I thought I'd see this day, but I'll face it. I'll move on without your love.
Chantel and Tess have always kind of been my friends. They are my assistant captains at Elite. But I just think because they're still there and I'm at the next step now, it's different.
Seems like we only started yesterday. You closed the door and left me here alone in the dark. There's something else in place of my heart. We're falling apart. Falling apart.
Wow, look at you, Amanda. Learned some new tricks since you're at Elite.
Well, I have. But most importantly, I've learned not to scheme.
And that's why Lucien sent us here. We want to see if you want to come back to Elite.
I don't know about that.
I don't think Lucien will ever be done scheming. I think that's what he does for fun.
What happened at Nationals, Amanda, it's water under the bridge. It doesn't matter. And I really want to go to Internationals this year.
We all do. Just look at what Lucien did for us last year at Nationals. If his plan works out this year, we're all going to Internationals.
And we want you with us.
I'm still kind of weary about Amanda, so I kind of followed her to the music room and I've been secretly watching her.
I've changed. I'm not the same person that I used to be. I don't belong at Elite. If I'm ever really gonna be a part of the next step,
come on, Amanda.
I need to make a clean break with my past. Guys, that's really nice, but I'm not coming back and you know that. So I hope we can still be friends, but no.
Maybe people can change after all. I believe I trust Amanda now.
Right now, I'm packing up my things and I'm not competing because this pretty much violates everything I stand for, and I'm not gonna kick one of my friends off the team. It's not gonna happen.
When I see Eldon packing up his stuff, I know that this may be my only chance to convince him to come back before it's too late.
Yo, what are you thinking? You're the best dancer at the studio, and everybody knows it. You need to represent. I am gonna dance as hard as I can, no matter who I dance against. Yo, are you actually walking away from me right now? You need to grow up.
I can't.
I hate to say it, but it really looks like we lost Eldon for good.
All right, tell me again, what went wrong?
Amanda didn't want to hear anything we had to say. She just left.
You let her go.
She said we were too schemy.
Schemy? That's not a word.
I meant scheming.
Scheming, yeah, scheming, that's a word. And I don't scheme, I do. We're just gonna have to get rid of Amanda's. Amanda, hi, see? She's had a change of heart.
I enter the music room to confront Lucien. He needs to know that what he's doing has to stop. I'm ready to face Elite head on.
But you came to your senses, and that's terrific. This is gonna be great.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, sure.
I'm not part of Elite. And Lucien needs to know that. You need to stop this.
Stop this? You can't stop this. Stop what?
Trying to bring down the next step.
Amanda, I can't stop that, Amanda. That's what I do for fun. That's what I enjoy through all this stress, is bringing them down. Besides, I deserve to be at internationals, you deserve to be at internationals, and so do they. And you're gonna help us do this. We're gonna do this together.
You're right. I do deserve to go to internationals.
Yes. Good girl.
With the next step.
Bad girl.
Sorry.
I think it's time to deploy Project Daniel is gonna mess with the next step.
Right now, all of A Troop is just getting ready for rehearsals in Studio A, but we're all really distracted just because of this competition that we have to do against Elite.
We haven't even started the competition yet, and we've already lost one of our best dancers from the next step.
I still can't believe you couldn't convince Eldon. I mean, he usually always listens to you.
I know. I've never seen him that upset about something before.
Oh, look, it's Daniel.
As Daniel walks in, we're all just a little bit confused as to why he's here.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to compete. Maybe Juilliard wasn't what I was supposed to do, and maybe with this shot that Lucien is giving me, this going to internationals is what I've been waiting for. So I'm positive that this is my time. I blew it with Juilliard. This is really all I've got, and I hope you can understand.
I get it. I understand Daniel's situation with the Juilliard audition and him not getting it. But now he's on our enemy's team.
What's going on?
That's right, everyone. I'm now a full-fledged member of Elite.
No way. I never thought that he would go to Elite. This is not the Daniel I used to know. This is not the person I used to call my best friend.
You're a traitor, Daniel. That's not right.
How could you do that?
How could you do this to us?
How can you be laughing right now?
I just figured out how to get Eldon back. Riley wants to know why I'm laughing, but I'm not gonna tell her. Spoil the surprise. She'll find out soon enough.
What are we supposed to be waiting for?
Shh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the competition begin. You're going down, Daniel.
I'm confident that I can beat anyone at the next step. I know in the past Eldon has bettered me, but he doesn't know that I'm a fighter now, and I'm going to win.
I really hope I get Daniel's name so I can bring him down once again.
This is gonna be a good competition.
Now that Eldon's back, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Previously on the next step.
Sorry it was late. I just had to stop and get the keys to my new studio.
Every single dance studio I have called will not rent to us either.
We have to merge.
I feel like merging would just be the worst idea.
I'm just focusing on dancing at internationals.
Well, I hope you go. But if not, just know that you were such a great dance captain.
Come on, Amanda, we have an elite meeting.
But I'm with the next step now.
I hope you realize that there's gonna be consequences.
I honestly still don't fully trust Amanda.
We're going to have to meet with Lucien and listen to his terms.
Well, hey, you, what you say? I've been thinking about you since yesterday.
Are you ready to make a deal? Phoebe and Kate are gonna be excited to accept my offer. The same way someone is while they're being attacked by a lion.
Lucien is playing hardball with us. He's not gonna go out without a fight, and he basically has us in a really tough situation right now.
When Lucien is involved, it's never, ever a good thing.
What exactly are we talking about here?
A competition. Elite against the next step. 12 dancers from each team. We put their names in a hat, we pull out 2 names, and they battle. At the end of the competition, the 12 remaining dancers go to internationals.
Okay, well, what happens if a next step dancer pulls out another next step dancer's name? Do they compete against each other?
Of course. It's a democracy, ladies. It's only fair.
What if we do have to compete against ourselves? It's like cannibalism. You are evil.
I have evil for lunch.
You shouldn't be eating that.
All you need to do is get 7 out of 12 next step dancers on the internationals team, and I'm gone forever.
Good.
Great.
But if I get 7 elite dancers on the team, you 2 are gone for good.
I have no idea what's going on in Miss Kate's office, but all of us are freaking out.
What do you think, Phoebe? Can we do this?
We don't have a choice.